So guys, I like the slogan here, simply hostel. It feels like home. It definitely has an atmosphere. Dirty laundry being washed over there. And the moment I walked out of the elevator, I'm like, this real like some apartment complex that someone would typically live in. It seems that we always are staying in some place next to some kind of association. Alright guys, so we're here at Simply Hostel. This is where we're gonna stay for the next 2 nights. They're full, nobody's here, so we're calling this number to see if they can open this place up for us. It's actually quite a nice view from up here. There's somebody inside. I think we're here too early. It's 1 p.m. but our room is gonna be ready 2 p.m. And so we're gonna leave our baggage right there and return at 2 p.m. in an hour. Pick it up. Where should we go now?
Dessert place.
Guys, something I have to point out is the location is fantastic. It's right next to Jordan Station. It's this new lucky house right over here on floor 11. So Mayu and I were just discussing how the last location we stayed at for only $20 a night, almost 50% cheaper than this location, had a really lovely Filipino receptionist.
Yeah.
So the experience overall sort of made it feel better. But you know, I want to argue that if you really want an Asian home experience, this is a better place. I completely feel like I've come home to my disapproving father who rarely says anything and just doesn't smile, you know, says 1 or 2 words, gives you some instructions without even a verb involved. It's just like passport. Food. Yeah, this is such a homely atmosphere. It's so authentic. You feel like at home.
1 hour later.
This meaning in Chinese,
Uh-huh.
but translation, then keep the environment clean to be a lovely person.
Oh, is that what it says in Chinese too?
Yeah.
They're so nice. This is so poetic, you know? Say this in Chinese. How do you say this in Chinese, babe?
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Just try your best.
可爱的人，
可爱就长，
可爱的人，
可爱就能。
可爱。
This one for the light, and this one for air conditioner. This one for hot water.
Just put the key here. You can just put the key here when you check out.
What the?
Right away.
Right when I was supposed to record.
Right away, the lights on. This is so efficient. No, cut off the light.
Also want to quickly note that this place, the card trick will work. You can use any kind of gift card, whatever card. Stick it in and you're good to charge your batteries or what have you while you're out. That's a definite plus for me because I'm always having to charge batteries. Other things to note is that they have 2 outlets, but it comes supplied with converters for you to use. It has the same exact water heater setup. We know how to operate it now, but the receptionist actually came down and explained everything for us. Even told us what the Wi-Fi password is and such. So definitely a dysfunctional father type of figure. He does take care of you more, although he's less pleasant on the outside. Mayu's throwing in a bit of extra commentary that she liked the fact that there was a mirror right next to the bed so that she can sit there and do her makeup. Whereas here, you have to go into the restroom. I mean, I personally like this setup better because I look at the mirror inside the toilet. Whereas the other place was so cramped, I didn't do that. But look, this has actual leg room there. I mean, it's great for guys, not so great for girls who need to do makeup. Sorry, baby.
Small.
Alright guys, initial impressions about this new room. Some pros are that
They have more leg space.
I'm laughing, but it does seem like there's more leg space. I like the open floor plan where it leads right into the bathroom there. As small as this may seem, I think it's almost like 100% more legroom because the other place it was only about half, so it's gonna really help us put our luggage out and move through the day. However, the con is that there is no windows, so it feels very claustrophobic. They have better AC. They probably have leakage issues, so they've put in an ingenious makeshift home remedy to that. The bathroom and everything, it looks a lot cleaner. I don't smell chlorine everywhere, which is a huge plus. And I have to say, the decor seems like early 2000-ish type of fall travertine, as opposed to 90s, 80s style white bathroom tiles that we were.
Yeah.
The bed, it might just be an illusion, but it seems bigger, but I don't think so. I think it's exactly the same size.
Yeah.
So it definitely has a different floor that you're gonna be staying at in many other cases. They sent us to the 3rd floor, although they are located on the 11th. This also means that you're gonna have to switch elevators to go to reception, because this one only goes up to the 7th floor and we're on the 3rd floor. Make sure you check these numbers on top of the elevators to confirm which floor you're gonna go to. It's gonna become relatively second nature for you out here in Hong Kong, because it seems like all the buildings are set up that way where you can only go to certain floors. However, this particular building doesn't have a long wait time. We usually get the elevator in about a minute, as opposed to the other area by Chungking Mansions, which we're always waiting about 5 minutes, it seems like, every time we need to catch an elevator. And when you repeat that process back and forth, like I mentioned in that video, it could take you almost 20 minutes to go up and down one to get to the other reception, and that is a real pain at the end of the day if you need to get something done.
Much later.
Alright guys, 11:30. We just got back from our Hong Kong Island vlog, and we're trying to get some water. And Welcome Market, which is like the popular supermarket grocery store, is supposed to be about 100 meters that way. We're coming from Jordan Street right behind us, as you can see. So that's our hotel right there, that building that I'm pointing to. This sign over there is the Michelin star dessert place we just reviewed, and Welcome Market is right down here. Quick note, you want to come here in the morning like we did in the evening. It's so crowded. Right across, however, is Welcome from the dessert spot right there. It's cold, right? I was complaining that our room was cold. It's freaking freezing in here.
No photo.
A little later.
So we got some mineral water imported directly from Italy for about $1.50. It was on sale. We grabbed some chips and some milk. Overall, I mean, because we have a thing of buying a ton of groceries, that's like the main souvenir shopping we usually do in every country. Well, we looked at the price, and this time, I don't know, I think we're not gonna really buy much, huh? Yeah, because everything is sort of imported here in Hong Kong, and it's expensive. I don't really see many things that are native to Hong Kong only. Whereas, you know, last time we went to Taiwan, we maxed out our kilo. Like, even when we went to Sri Lanka, we bought a bunch of like curry noodles and stuff. This time, I don't think we'll be doing that. But we will be doing another video on grocery shopping and shopping in general. We usually do that like on our last day. And you can look forward to it. But I think I'm gonna keep it pretty real. It's pretty expensive. Everything there is pretty expensive. Coming from Thailand and having like really awesome snacks there at really affordable prices, I have a pretty high standard of how cheap something needs to be and how much I'm gonna get for it. Right in front of our hotel and everywhere else, you'll see these newsstands. They sell cigarettes and they show like, you know, newspaper articles and such, but my eyes always goes to these kinds of magazines. I guess they're like the Playboy magazines, and I'm actually quite surprised. I mean, if it was pretty cheap, I would get it for a souvenir, but like a book like this that's Japanese, like coffee table quality, but translated into Chinese, because she says that it's localized for Taiwan. Costs about $25, some as high as 30. And then they actually have like bi-weekly magazines, like the cheaper ones. And I would say the quality is slightly less than Playboy. Those are about $5, $6, $7. Oh, they have like gay people magazine too. I thought they were for Maya, are you sure they're for girls or it's for gays?
Unexposed collection.
I love it. Look at this man. A mature man.
See, they sell in Taiwan
Uh-huh.
and in Hong Kong.
What? The guys magazine's even more expensive. $200. I guess the gay guys buy them because they got more money. I don't know.
They have well paid.
Yeah. Okay. Oh look, they got old school Penthouse.
And they have a Playboy, right? See?
They have Playboy.
Classic Playboy.
Babe, that's like old school, isn't it?
Yeah. This two, this one.
I'm so surprised. Okay, look at that. It's like old school. How much is that? They don't even have a price listed on it. It's like collectible. Alright, just have to throw that in there because you don't really see that kind of stuff in Thailand because it's all censored. You're not supposed to have nudity. Even the internet sites are censored from porno sites and stuff.
Korea, do they sell those like the girls kind of Playboy magazine?
No.
convenience store?
No. Koreans, it's like censored. You can't show any private parts. I think you can show up to boobies, and it's considered like an art. Oh my gosh, this cat is so fat. So fat.
Where you going? You going back home, huh?
Oink, come here. Oh, he wants to rub up against the coldness.
He's cute. You have only one black tail.
Look at that. He wants to rub up against. He wants to rub up against this. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Don't look at me. I'm shy.
He's going back home.
Something cute about a Chinese cat. I don't know. I've never seen one. What?
Do you have name on it? Do you have name on it?
He likes to rub up against the wall. It's so weird.
Maybe did.
Why do you want to rub up against the... Come to mommy, daddy. We will rub you. Aww.
Real daddy to mommy.
Okay.
The one that feeds you.
What were you saying again?
I know right now why people like Thailand than any other country. Because we stay just $30 per night room.
Uh-huh.
And then this stuff, he never smile. He never agree. He doesn't say anything. Passport. That is what he said. Oh, check-in time 2 p.m. That's it. Nothing else. Leave your luggage. Or okay, you can come back at 2 p.m. when after you go around. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anything. You just passport. Check times 2 p.m. That is what he said, and he never smiled.
Yeah,
You know, if you
that's
stay
true.
in Thailand, you have at least a nice smile from the hotel staff, and then you can leave your luggage. You can come back 2 p.m. and it's really that makes it.
I will have to say, I don't feel very confident leaving my bags there. And it's a good thing I always carry around a lock for situations like this. Because it happens quite often when we come before we can check in. But I'm just going to give the benefit of the doubt. I just feel like people here are just less expressive. I guess a smile is more expensive or something out here. I don't know. Koreans have that kind of thing. You shouldn't be smiling too often. So maybe Chinese have the same concept that you shouldn't be smiling too often, otherwise your smile becomes cheap or something like that. Anyways, it's definitely not Thailand, but
Just unhappy being like.
yeah, I think.
Why looks boring?
Well, we're tourists here, so everything is amazing, but there is a reason we're not choosing to live out here in Hong Kong. The costs are ridiculously high, and I'm sure just your daily grind is maybe just as worse as back in the States or whatnot. So I'm just gonna give it the benefit of the doubt, honestly. Other than that, I haven't had any issues with people out here. Relatively, they're polite. They even say sorry in English. It's like the default language that anyone says you know, sorry when they run into you.
Later.
So as far as the location of this area, it really depends on what you prefer to do out here in Hong Kong. This is on Jordan Station, which is like one station away from Mong Kok, which is where we covered yesterday and did all our geeky stuff. That is my favorite place to hang out. I think it has the most interesting foods and the most interesting culture. But some people may prefer Tsim Sha Tsui because it's closer to the main Hong Kong island. Maybe they just like that area, or the oceanfront area where you get to see the nice scenery. So honestly, being that this place is $10 more and it's not like you're getting luxury anyways, I think what it honestly just boils down to is where you want to stay. And my thing for you guys is I think we're doing it correct, that we're moving around so that we can do more stuff around here on this area as opposed to the other area. Since we're a couple, we're taking the bus, and each time we go, for each of us, it's about 41, 43 Hong Kong dollars. So round trip for both of us, we're spending about $3.50 to, you know, go between those two locations. So ultimately the $10 extra you're spending for this location isn't that much when you consider you're saving on transportation costs. Now I'm really grinding down to saving every penny and dime, but it just seriously boils down to convenience. Stay in the area that you think you would hang out more. But if I had to do it again, I'm only staying here a few days and want to go to the places that I really wanted to go, I would probably book this location. Although the other area, it has a really authentic Hong Kong feel that I don't think you could ever replicate or experience anywhere else. Such a small room in such an iconic building. The place where they shot Chungking Express, which is one of my favorite Hong Kong movies. One thing I am noticing though is that this is the iconic building that I personally like to take pictures in front of. I was taking pictures in front of it, and then I was asking hey Maya, isn't this the building we were just taking pictures of in front of us with the little green triangles and such? So this is also an iconic building. I think we're doing the most iconic hotel bookings, and we certainly didn't plan it that way, but yeah, we're going to really iconic buildings at the cheapest prices. Whereas the last time we came, we got a really good deal on a boutique hotel, so we like that, but there's nothing too memorable about it. It's pretty much cookie cutter, gentrified hotel, but like much smaller than what you're used to on average. So if you want an authentic Hong Kong experience, follow our guide.
Follow our guide.
Alright, whatever the case, see you next time.
Bye-bye. Slap the lens, slap the lens.
Thanks again guys for checking out this video. If this is your first time, be sure to check out our channel for more vlogs released Saturdays and our longer discussion and walking videos released Wednesdays. I've color-coded our main vlogs with the black sidebars as opposed to our longer form discussion or walking videos with pink or no sidebars for your convenience. Be sure to also check out our Facebook and Instagram pages to keep up to date and communicate with us, and remember, we also have our second channel, Traveling Asia, that's dedicated to our international travels as well.